Good morning, after evening. Oh, welcome to the stream. And yeah, Smash Bros. And yes, before with anyone else, I do indeed have all the DLC. Oh, character DLC. Ah, yeah. So, um, one of Ultimate's gimmick are spirits. Basically, uh, just illustrations of characters from various games and that sort of thing. They essentially replaced trophies in this entry, which is kind of weird because you would have thought that they would have gone more in on trophies because, well, the descriptions they have, but yeah. Anywho, uh, so for some reason, if you have um save data for Monster Hunter Stories 2, you can get this spirit for free. And, well, when you start the game for the first time anyway, you'll get a primary spirit for free anyway. Yeah, keyword here being primary spirit. Spirits are sorted into two categories. Primary, which, well, determines stat bonuses and that sort of thing for whatever mode allows you to use them in. And secondary spirits are like, they have no bearing on your, well, quote unquote stats, but they do have like, well, they're more about the bonuses more than anything. Anywho, um, uh, yeah, I'm gonna do this on normal.
Don't let a single one get away!
Yeah, so, bit crazy to see you have many monster hunts, don't you think?
We'll each need to take down about 10.
Stow your fear. It's now or never.
We'll win this. I know we will.
Yeah, he just jinxed that note, big time. Guy's acting a little weird. I'd guess it's probably just the cutscene. Like, hmm. Yeah, for some reason, sometimes my capture card don't like particular things. Like, I don't know, it's just kind of weird. But you have to also remember I don't have, like, the best capture card in the world anyway. So... it is what it is. To be fair, this is probably like the most cutscene-age, like, you're getting in World of Light, cause honestly, this one's a bit different to the previous time they tried to do a story mode, which was in Brawl. Like, it's very more minimal cutscene-age, whereas Brawl had a crap ton of them, because that was like a proper story mode. But the reason why they didn't want to do another subspace emissary is because of the cutscenes potentially being shown on the internet. At least that was what I remember their justification for it, for that not being in Smash 4 being. But I think part of that is also because where Smash 4 was split into the Wii U version and the 3DS version, they obviously couldn't do it on both. Well, the capture card's gonna be a bit weird here and there, but should otherwise be alright. Yeah, so spirits have, well, primary spirits have 3 types. Well, 4 types actually. Attack, defense, grab, and neutral. Basically, basic ass weapon triangle. And the actual... spirit battles themselves are, well, battles that are themed around that particular spirit. And also, one thing to note, if you
Ready? Go!
Yeah, just was checking stream health. Fine at the moment, so. So, when it, so once that say, enemy favors particular move, it literally just means they, well, will try and use a particular move as often as they can. Yeah. Always be aware what character you're using and what the game's gonna throw at you. Character fighters being copied to create puppet fighters. The only way to free them from Gleam's control is to defeat them in battle. Fun fact about the fact that you start out as Kirby. The thing of characters that can like feasibly get away from those light beams, and the only one that came up was Kirby. Because, well, it's not because he's like Sakura's baby boy or anything like that. But he just kind of straight implied that Kirby is just that fucking powerful. I used to remember this being harder, but I am planning on normal, so yeah. Anywho, we can now change fighters. So if you have the DLC characters, you actually won't have won't actually have DLC characters to use in World Light right away. Instead, you'll only be able to use them that was a... Wait, was that a stamina battle? I forgot that was a stamina battle. Huh. Okay, oh... What's done is done, I guess. Huh. Okay, yeah, I might have gone better at this game. I'm not you. I usually struggle with that one. First wake at each of boss rolls ahead, carefully consider which fighter to awaken first. So it's basically telling you to be aware of your options. So I got Morph. Villager and Sheik. Let's see. Yeah, we're going Marth. That was about types, yada yada. I'm gonna stick to Kirby. Like... Because, well... I am apparently better at Kirby than I think. And because of that, it's way too satisfying to do. Like, seriously, you set up a good hammer flip and kablooey. But it's satisfying. Anyway, the other two outs now get blocked off for the time being. We have Charlotte Orland from Castlevania as the next spirit. You know, the DS games were kinda weird, cause apart from Order of Ecclesia, all of them go for like this very stereotypical anime sort of style. So it's weird to see the portrait of ruined characters in, well, the more current Castlevania art style. It's just very weird. Also note, I have not played a single Castlevania game. Well, if I was to start with one, I don't know. I'd be highly tempted to start with Portrait of Ruin. We have, well, that way's blocked off, so we're going down. To my knowledge, you can get Olimar here. Bongo. Yeah, this guy definitely comes from Yoshi's story.
Ready? Go!
I know. Just something. Yoshi's story seems to have a very distinct art style. Why am I so good at Kirby all of a sudden? Like, I know Kirby is one of the easier characters to really get a handle of, but he's not that good. But again, probably... I wonder if it's cause, like, I've been playing so much Monster Hunter nowadays? My hammer skills are somehow transferring. If that's the case, then that's actually hilarious. Okay, recommendations here, stay airborne. These things are based off of charging chubs, so A or B charging. Ran on a gun. Bollocks, that didn't work. Whiffed it. So I suplexed him to the stratosphere and back. Like, did the developers knew how ridiculous, like, that move actually looks when they put it in? Anywho. As for things, there's a fighter there, but we can't get to him because those mushrooms. I might as well unlock this direction. You can't really progress that direction because, well, unless any of y'all can drive a boat. Why in this stage? Unless it's like meant to represent the generic fields you would find Farfetch'd in. Also, word of a wise when fighting me in Smash Bros? Never fight me on a map that has a walk-off. Because I will abuse the crap out of it. In order to continue certain parts, you may need help from a spirit well suited to dealing with the obstacle in a way. I may be a spirit, but I can't drive a boat. Hell, I can't even drive a car, I don't have a license. Mostly cause, I do not trust myself to drive. Like, in the slightest. I know, I just don't. And again, there are quite a few things I just don't trust myself with. Alright, I have a skill tree. What direction do I usually go with it? Do I usually try and go for Poison Smash and Metal Killer first? Or do I usually go up for stuff like here? Like Hyper Smash Attack and that. I don't remember. Do I go... Since a lot of these are to do with smash attacks, could go for Hyper Smash attacks first. Because then I can actually probably grab an endless smash holding. Along the way. Yes, pin. Hey, there's neutral specials. Only certain Pokemon will emerge from Pokeballs. Ivysaur's neutral special is supposed to be Bullet Seed. Makes sense. Shit. Which makes sense because it's both it's seed related and one move I know the Chespin line can learn is Seed Bomb, which ain't really the exact same thing, but now I can give it a taste of its own method. So there we go. Oh yeah, that is one of those moves that has a deceptively long range. And if anyone says like Palutena's up air, that ain't whoa, that range on that thing ain't deceptive. Bonus food. You know what? I'm gonna change fires. Like, I'm gonna make a note of trying to use a variety of different fighters, and try and use ones that I don't usually use.
Ready?
If I can.
Victory!
Oh, that was easy. I suppose it probably feels like I'm churning through these pretty quick because of one particular reason. My fighting style, like, because one thing to note about my fighting style is that my fighting style is actually, I'd say, pretty aggressive. Like, I think that's another reason why I gravitated towards Sonic in Brawl and that, just cause he was so aggressive. This does not help my situation. This is actively... There we go. That was actively hindrance. So is this map. Invisible sword. Well, I'm glad that bullshit is up. Oh yeah, when you do get a spirit that can get you past an obstacle, it will automatically go, hey, you can easily get past this obstacle. Well, at least we took stars this way. Yeah, so... Lava floors. I can't fucking touch that. Get back up here, bitch. And the spicy color. Yeah, that's another thing about the CPU. They don't exactly dodge. Like, if this was DBZA, Piccolo would be yelling at them to dodge. I don't raise my voice that high. Like if at all. Jump decrease. I think they're taking the gravity part of Gravity Suit a bit too late. Huh. You think they would have gone for water? Would have thought they had gone for a water area, cause you know that's mainly your usage for the Gravity Suit. Like, it's mainly for going through water and that. But I suppose... Yeah, there are actually infinite swimming spirits. Oh yeah, Master Spirit. Fun fact, in Pikmin 4 there are actually some NPCs that are actually related to the Pikmin 3 characters. No, I have not played a single Pikmin game either. I just watch a lot of YouTube. And forward arrow, damn it. Oh, I wanted to do the funny. Forward aerial. And I land it too. That was actually quite impressive. Ah. Damn. You know, it's 12 caves. So, there'll be facilities and that where you can do some things. Like exploring. Players can explore locations to find hidden treasures. Give enough time, they may hit the jackpot. Okay. Oh look, something Pikmin character. Time battle. The enemy will become more powerful. Eat him. Items will fall towards the enemy.
Go!
I have made this infinitely worth for myself, haven't I? Oh, healing you son of a bitch. Damn it! Aha! Ah, could have gone. Wait. Yeah, I have trouble timing aerials. Bollocks, 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 bollocks.
Defeat. Continue.
Okay, yeah, I'm changing back to Kirby. Actually, no, because I'm actually close to getting a new character anyway, so...
Ready?
I'm just gonna try this again. Up. Cease. Gotcha, bitch. After you change immunity, you become immune to changes in gravity. That actually might come in handy. That's what you get. Yo, spears. Spheres. I know I say spears, but I mean to say spheres. Anyone else knows that? That's a weird thing I do. Anywho, Oli Oli Mon. Oli Oli Oli! Oi, oi, oi! I need to get better time. Wheels! This is why I don't edge guard. Well, except for projectiles, I will edge guard all those. I think that was a back air. I think. Oh yeah, what it said there about FP or figure players. That's amiibo stuff actually. Like, as well, amiibo of figures. It does seem like going for Hyper Smash attack ain't a bad idea. Oh yeah, then you're curious. I might try to go for 100% here, but also don't entirely bank on it. Oh yeah, fun fact about some characters. Some of their palettes are dedicated to sort of other characters that don't have enough of a difference to be Echo Fighters, but are still included as part of, as alternate palettes for another character. Fun fact, in Brawl, Olimar actually could have 6 Pikmin rather than 3. However, I think it was a case of they changed it in Smash 4 just to make things a bit easier. Oh, remember this one? This one's a bit of a ass. But, I guess for these sort of battles, Olimar's really good for it. Sticky floor immunity. Notice that, I'm getting floor hazard ones. When it goes for auto pick, it will always sort of sort out the hazard first before anything else. You know, little things like that.
Ready? Go!
Right. Yeah, so Olimar's side smash has a bit of range to it, so whoa. certainly rabbit corn. Yes, they do have spirits for the male plus rabbits. This render of rabbit corn is actually from the DK called the Donkey Kong Adventure, which is a DLC for Kingdom Battle. It's basically what, well, Rayman DLC is basically Sparks of Hope's version of that DLC actually. It's like completely disconnected from the main story. I'm at. I haven't played either of those DLCs before anyone asks, but I wouldn't do a playthrough of Sparks of Hope at some point, because I don't think I've actually finished that. Well, done a full playthrough of that game yet. Also, the pack of the man. The pack is very much back. And he has a Pikmin problem. I'd say when it comes to trying to think of like a word of advice when it comes for playing Olimar. I would have to say maybe always keep one Pikmin on hand, because so that you do have your beefed up smash attacks. And remember, you can use your down B to bring your Pikmin back to you whenever you need it. Oh yeah, when you get near to certain areas, dungeons will appear. Ones that are glowing gold, like here, they're actually the ones that are mandatory. Something Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Because these little guys are from it. Hell, their heads are literally the logo for it.
Go!
Now, say what you will about Brawl, it was my first proper Smash game, outside of like Flash games and that. But it introduced me to so many franchises I didn't know anything about. Hell, if you wonder where Pit's sort of current sort of look comes from, that comes from Brawl. Hell, the stage came from Brawl, because Snake was one of the first two third-party characters in the franchise. The other being Sonic, who was very much a last-minute inclusion. And that's why the game got delayed, and why Sonic, like, literally only shows up right at the end of Subspace Emissary. Yet his moveset still has two specials which are the exact same bloody thing. Go funk it. Oof. I remember this one being a bit of a doozy. You know,
Go!
I got all the, like, various Path DLCs and that, or Fire Emblem Fates, but never really could get into the game. Also, this is a bit of a battle of attrition, so... And you do want to take out Con first, if you can. Let me play! Fuck.
Continue.
Okay, that's it, I'm changing to Kirby.
Choose your fighter. Kirby.
I am changing to Kirby and fucking this bitch up. All these bitches up.
Ready? Go.
Oh yeah, you can use Kirby's Taunt to get rid of copy abilities if you need it. Yeah, so this one is yeah, Cohen's neutral B is a really damn good one. Because it's two parts. The actual projectile and the melee attack. The projectile stuns, so if you can hit that at close range, the melee attack will go off. And... well... alright. Bollocks. Ah, double bollocks. Yep.
Continue.
Yeah, this is one of those early on spirits that are going to kick your ass. Just not even gonna sugarcoat it. It'll just kick your ass a bit.
Ready? Go.
And they will try to tag team you whenever possible. So yeah, try and get...
Continue.
fuck? Was there a still diver involved in there? I feel like there was a still diver involved. Alrighty. I dread to think what this is like on hard difficulty. You know, I find it ironic that I like Cohen's moveset, but I don't like Cohen as a character. And again, I think my issue is just Fire Emblem face in general. Honestly, I got into the Series of Awakening, got put off with Phase. Okay. Problem solved. Poison immunity. Yeah, got immunities to like some of the really annoying stage hazards now. Ah, there is a button. Don't ask me to explain who that is, cause I know fuck all about the Metal Gear series. Like, straight up, I do not really know that much about it. Apart from, there's 2 different versions of Snake, apparently? Solid Snake and Liquid Snake? And then there's ones where he's called Big Boss, and then there's a guy called Revolver Ocelot? And the original Diamond Cutters in the Sonic IDW comics may or may not be a homage to Metal Gear? At least Mega Man I know a bit more about. Like how this version of Roll is from Mega Man Legends.
Ready? Go!
And unlike well in OG Mega Man is actually and that Mega Man Legends had that spin-off game, The Misadventures of Trombone. And I remember about Trombone herself is that she has a massive crush on Mega Man, or the Mega Man you play as, Mega Man Volna. And the Advance Wars. Honestly, I don't have that much experience with Advance Wars. The only one I played was that was Dark Conflict, or Days of Ruin, I think it's called. I can't remember if it's called Days of Ruin over here, or if it's called Dark Conflict over here. But it was that really randomly dark and gritty one.
Continue.
And yeah, I don't think I actually ever finished that one. Like, I think I got quite far into it though.
Ready? Go!
Like, I think I actually, the furthest I got in it was like a couple from the end. Ooh. But I remember just having the hardest time with that particular yeah, I think it was chapter 25, not 23, I got stuck. Yeah. I just remember just getting completely stuck on that one, because that one was a bastard. It looks like the lock on the gate can be opened somehow. Yeah, you need another spell for that one. Yeah, if anyone knows what game like this kangaroo, what Zelda game this kangaroo originated from, if I had to guess, like Oracle of, well, either Oracle of Ages or Oracle of Seasons. Why? Because I don't see this guy in the remake. Well, in videos of the remake. I don't play a lot of Zelda games. You see. Like, I went for Tears of the Kingdom because it scratched my itch about, yeah, you get a little Mac far enough off stage, a Ray staying off stage. You know, I'm more likely to edge guard with, like, throwing whatever item I have at it, more than anything else. Okay. Do I just want to put it out? I know who that is. Huh? Yeah, I think I'll just make a beeline for that character.
Ready? Go!
Ow. Okay, so those fuckers will explode when you're actually still holding them. Got it. No, I don't know why people really use the spirits that have something weakness as their attribute. Because I would much rather have a attribute that is beneficial. I'd rather for resist, but not immunity. That's the only thing. Like to fire attacks to increase power, and it's a stamina battle. But they have barely any. Yeah, I am staying off the ground as much as possible, just because this is a stamina battle. Best not to risk it. And another lava floor resist. I think 2 resists make an immunity with this. So yeah. Let's do. Oh, and then there's this arsehole who'll break a bridge or two every so often. Bridge is out, maybe there's a way to fix it. Yeah, you need. Guess what? You need to find a spirit that can repair that bridge. Joko, I know. Oh, with those sorts of ones, there are multiple spirits you can go for. wanna do the thing. Let me do the thing! Banana Slammer! And what a slammer that was! Never actually watched that cartoon. Then again, I think that the Donkey Kong cartoon was actually before my time. Literally. I see treasure chest, I want treasure chest. Actually, that's a useful spirit for later, cause it's a bomb type spirit. Which, yeah. And I like how there's two of them. Cause, well, you sometimes see these guys in twos. Like, Hammer Bros. Ow, ow. Bombs, hurt. Ow, stop. You are going to heaven. You're going to heaven in one way, shape or form, mister. Even if I have to bloody corpse launch you up there myself. Yay, more stuff. Well, that's slightly morbid. I know there is one spirit around here, but yeah, don't exactly want to F with at the moment.
Ready? Go!
So, one thing to note really is if there's like quite a few opponents, but there'll always be no more than 4. But if there are multiple opponents like that, it's probably worth knowing that, at least in my opinion, they usually feel, well, easier to KO.
Donkey Kong!
DK Donkey Kong. Does anyone actually know if like DK64 is on NSO?
Ready? Go!
I don't think it is, which is a bit weird, cause well, they have Banjo-Kazooie on it, so you would think the little Donkey Kong game made by Rare would be on it. Also, CPUs don't really know how to deal with that item. Also, I don't think the Golden Beetle even originated in Wind Waker. I think that was Skyward Sword. Oh yeah, jobs. You can buy stuff. Hannibal. People actually consider that. Actually, I'm gonna actually buy that. Hannibal. People actually consider that like the worst stage from Brawl. Apart from 75M.
trying to think of what one of these spirits is like the... I think what I want to do here is...
Ready? Go!
He just yeeted that thing with like a damn basketball. Water and ice attack. Unless you're actually playing a Squirtle, that one really don't come up a lot. Unless also with ice climbers. The enemy is distracted by items. Timer, which slows down time, and he's a sloth.
Ready?
Ha ha.
Go!
Something reference.
Victory!
Okay. Better immunity. That'll be useful fighting DK spirits going forward. Okay, so
Ready? Go!
help. So there are some things to note about spirits belonging to particular franchises. Some of them will sort of have different things they usually stand by, with like how Mega Man spirits will be stamina battles. The Street Fighter ones will be stamina battles, but you'll also have reduced jump heights to try and simulate a Street Fighter thing. I think. Bloody well. Yeah, this is one of those ones where it's just like, yeah, do whatever, we particularly don't give a crap.
Ready? Go!
And it's probably more the character choice and the items that are more in play here. Oh yeah, fun fact, if you hit an enemy with a pitfall trap while in midair, it actually spikes them. And you don't need to be over a pit for a spike to be useful. Like, sometimes the rebound alone can... knock an enemy off their feet. And into a blast zone. Venusaur.
Ready? Go!
Venusaurs aren't well, aren't really lookers, but I don't know. I don't mind them. I suppose because I really like Bulbasaur. Like, he is my personal favourite Gen 1 starter. And I will die on that hill. Like, yes, whilst Charizard is good, on paper and that, I know. I just like Bulbasaur more. Okay. Now this has my theory of 2 resist does make an immunity.
Ready?
Oh yeah, there's only 2 fights. Yeah, you have your main fight you need to defeat. But, okay, it don't actually make an immunity. So you have the main fight you need to defeat and another fighter is there to sort of represent their blade, if that makes sense. The people who played Xenoblade 2, that it makes a lot more sense. Or watch like okay, the CPU should have seen that one coming. It is what it is. Oh, actually. Okay, I do want to unlock that area because that area does have some pretty good stuff. Also, I think that all the Punch-Out ones are standard battles as well. I don't think I did that as DK because in Punch-Out Wii, DK's famously like the super secret boss battle. Yeah. There was some pretty good stuff here, couple fighters and that sort of thing. Go this one. Because of this spirit. Yeah, Rayman went from having a couple of trophies of him and his pals in Smash 4 to a spirit in this game. Please acknowledge that he exists.
Ready? Go!
And for some reason they play Sonic Forces music and use Sonic as a spirit. Oh, as a character. Yeah, this one's just weird. Oh, you know, one thing I think's even weirder? The fact that there's a Rayman board game in the works. No, I'm not kidding, like, there is a board game Rayman board game in the works that's like officially endorsed by Ubisoft or whatever. Like, I think it's still in its Kickstarter phase. Which, I don't know why Ubisoft don't just straight up fund the thing in themselves. But, I'm gonna grab that. Yeah, you really don't need that many to complete this part. Oh yeah, manage spirits. Summon. Basically you can dismiss spirits to get cores, and then use those cores to summon particular spirits. Like, that's obviously Tails. Do up special. I need Andy's core, Vulpix's core, and then another support, and then a support core. Knuckles. You need Gordo, Modimo, and a grab type. Here's Deity Link. Need Deku Link, Ultra Score, having more skeleton score, and then attack type core. And so on and so forth. Can be enhanced. Yeah, these are certain characters that, or certain spirits that can turn into other spirits once you get them to level 99. Be aware of this, cause most of the time with those, they're usually they're usually 3 or 4 star spirits after getting enhanced. Oh, there are some exceptions. Like, if they're 1 or 2 to start with, they might just only go up to 2 stars. The stage was also important. Ow. Stop. No, I'm supposed to grab you. Where the fuck are all these things coming from? What the? Stop. Warning. Oh, that's not coming from me as well. That's coming from a fucking invisible villager. Shows that I'm aware of my surroundings. But, what can you do about that? Well, the villager ain't a problem anymore. Stop. Ow. Stop. Stop. Yeet. And stay gone, bitch. Fog immunity. Just makes it so fog doesn't show up in the stage. Which... oh. There's no rhyme or reason where I'm really going here. Thus, from Dylan's Dead Heat Breakers. Yeah, Dylan's World Western had a sequel. And you had animal meat. Yeah, you had meat fasanas in it. Apparently some people really like it. Well, really like that game. I always thought the theming was, well, I never played it myself, but very weird that the first game is very Western. And then the second, well, and then you have Dead Heat Breakers, which goes very, how do I put it? Mad Max? Ish? Kinda weird. Definitely one of those weird random directions some series decide to really go in. I missed that. Ow, ow, pain, pain. Ooh! And the bird is gone. Slumber mini. Don't know how much that one comes up. Like, really how? But getting all these immunity ones this early on is actually very cool. I don't really know too much about Fire Emblem. Other than Three Houses is well beloved and Engage is actually not that well liked. I mean, for one thing, from what I've seen of Engage's characters is, it very much looks like, Mr. or Miss Two-Hair Pace, well, Colgate Hair protagonist, is probably the only sane person in the room. And
Continue.
yeah, that kind of says something, don't it?
Choose your fighter.
You know what? Haven't screwed around with Pac-Man yet, so... And I think I can play Pac-Man half decently. Definitely getting a lot of the characters that I don't really play that much, which...
Go.
Well, seems like dropping a fire hydrant does a fuck ton apparently. Wacka wacka. Wacka wacka, goodbye to your shins. Awesome media. Huh. You've read. Might not be a bad spirit to equip on DK. Oh, whatever. Switch background to DK. If you know the boss right, they could probably drag you to another spot. Stop. Oh yeah. Inman's a spirit. Like, Inman's one of those instances where, in world, like, there is this, well, there's this spirit for them, and then they became DLC later on. Ow. And
Victory.
works like a charm. Works like a charm. Get here. Lucas. Something localized mother free. I find that, like, at the end of the Metroid stream Wednesday that Earthbound is on NSO? The bell tolls for you, bitch. Stop. 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 Why are you Earthbound other representatives all like this? PK, go sod yourself. I feel like I'm going to have a ton of clips to make into shorts, aren't I? That's do I want to touch I want to touch a 4-star spirit if I can help it. Unless I have, well, until I have one of my own.
Go!
Nope, no, bitch. Oh, got both of them. Nice. Suppose it throws another one at me. That's a thing. I remember the really.
Ready? Go!
Whoa! Chip bollocks!
Continue.
We'll come back to this one later. Oh, okay.
Ready? Go!
Ouch. Hey, we have a meatball spamming its one of the most. Ow! I do not appreciate your tone, young man. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do about the lion bewitch and the audacity of this bitch. You gave me infinite shit to throw at you. What did you think was going to happen? Yeah, I'm very talkative today, aren't I? You know, I might as well put characters into something. Oh, you can put alt ones in here as well. So basically, any ones you don't particularly care about, you can just plop in it. We know who's getting eaten out of that bunch. Rabbit Kong, they eat Rabbit Kong. Don't ask me how some fruit are going to eat Rabbit Kong, but it's a Friday, give me some slack. Alrighty. Is he? Oh, okay, that's a Tic Tac Tribe. Donkey Kong Country returns.
Ready? Go!
Plus, a Donkey Kong villain people probably won't remember because Tropical Freeze had better ones. I wouldn't know. I haven't played either of those games. But just because I know a lot about a game, don't mean I necessarily play it. I just have no life. Have a fire weakness, man. I suppose. Oh, I think that probably should be more Donkey Kong weakness. Wiggler. Was Mario World actually the first time you saw these guys then?
Go!
Goodbye. Never mind. Would you just... Thank you. I forgot just how much I enjoy this game. No, I don't really have to think too much about things. It's just pure Smash Bros. Goodness. I want to see what this character is. Gravity is reduced. Not anymore, it ain't. Gravity? Gravity? Who gives a crap about gravity? Gravity, why have you Gravity, no! Aha! And down. All club. Yeah, I can't think of anything weird for that. Like, why do Animal Crossing characters have a thing from Arrowverse too? Why do Animal Crossings have a thing from Kid Icarus? Where's Rayman? I want to level him up a bit. Duck Hunt Duo! There are versions of the game that are just called Duck Hunt.
Ready?
To my knowledge. It's like a Man Luigi Dream Team Bros situation. But called slightly different things in different territories. It's kind of normal. I mean, characters like this and Mr. Game Watch really are show how Smash Bros. Well, how Ultimate really is a love letter to gaming in general. And before you ask, I cannot play Duck Hunt Duel for shit, so... Hey. Oh. Challenger. I remember this one being a bit of a pain in the ass.
Go!
Just need to evade it. Actually, it's not as much of a pain in the ass as I clearly remember it being. Yeah, that whole fight was a reference to Shedinja's ability. Like, Shedinja only has 1 health. Okay, that's extremely big. Yeah. Shedinja's spirit battle is a reference to the fact that it has 1 HP and its ability makes it so you can only hurt it with super effective thing moves. Super effective attacking moves. I don't know if I don't know how like poison and burn work with it though. But if you want to be a pain in the arse online, just grab a Shedinja. Only have a final smash when we enemies are.
Ready? Go!
Oh. Yeah, this is what your club does. Generates a whirlwind. Don't fight me on walk-offs. I still have to say it. Here you go. This is actually a Pokemon, by the way. It's in a special classification called an Ultra Beast. Anyway, this is like a dungeon, but it's a optional one. Each dungeon will have a mechanic. This one is that fish. think we're actually gonna stop there for today. I think it's a good point to stop. And we'll clear this dungeon the next time. We now have, and we're close again, Hyper Smash stacks as well, which, and as usual. Yeah, after we get back, we might as well go down this way and just all... We grab these and then head this way for the attacking stuff. Yeah. Like I said, we're gonna stop there for the game. Okay, so yeah. Gonna switch over to the that sort screen. There we go. Yeah. I've forgotten just how much I enjoy that game, if I'm honest. And like I said, I feel like I definitely have a lot of clip. I'm definitely gonna have a lot to clip out of that one. Yeah. One fun fact about Smash Ultimate. There's actually there's actually a spirit representing Warframe in that game, actually. Which, yeah, is a very random thing for them to reference, but... The reason I bring it up is because of the fact that I actually have been playing a little Warframe this week, because... on the current reward rotation on circuit, one of the is on that sort of rotation for well, that has Korra on it. Yeah, Korra Prime exists, but I don't usually bother with primes these days, unless like I have the relics to spare and I'm confident I can get all the parts for them. Like, in terms of that, my goal with Prime Warframes is probably Nova Prime? Because I already have two, the parts from her that are common drops. I just need the uncommon and rare drops from her relics now, which are the blueprint and the chassis blueprint? Yep, the overall Warframe blueprint and chassis blueprint. But yeah, with the Korra Pro for the circuit rewards, I literally just have the last tier left. Like, I've actually been playing it here and there. Because when I schedule my day, I usually have 4 PM as a bit of a hard cut-off for job hunting and pixelart and that sort of thing. And I usually, within, like, between 4 and 6, what I have been doing this week is just popping out a bit of Warframe, doing a couple of circuit runs, or a couple of dozen circuit runs, and going from there. So yeah, I just need to do that last, what, like 5 or so runs I need, or rounds I need to do. So really, it would be a case of I would find I just need to do up to the corrupted jackal fight once, and that'll be enough. And then what I would really need to do is get some advertize, which I remember that's a common material from planes, from one of the open world areas, specifically Plains of Idle, which, yeah, it shouldn't take me back. And luckily I have enough kinetic codes for it. Not really bothering with Core Prime unless I have enough actually have enough of their relics that I can easily go for it. Out of it. I don't want to invest the time and effort into trying to get a Primal weapon unless I know there'd be a payoff for it. Because the amount of I find Void Relic actually very annoying. Mostly because the way on it is very much skewed towards the common resources. Obviously, like a bit too. Yeah, it was actually really annoying. Luckily the two parts I need, one that's medium rarity in its relic, and the one that's rare rarity in its relic. I have quite a few of those particular relics, so I can burn through those if needs be. Worst comes to worst, I'll probably just end up with like a bit more of a stock of former blueprints, which frankly I don't need. I have bloody 23 former just burning a hole in my 10-oaks pocket. Yeah, I've been doing circuit with Kura, to get base Kura, and honestly I don't mind circuit grind because I like the game mode. How do I put it? Also, I don't play too many roguelike games generally. I do like roguelike modes in non-roguelike games. Like, I think circuit just that sort of mode just works really well for Warframe because you have so many different weapons and Warframes and that, and it makes me wonder if DE has actually seen people's videos of them doing like randomized loadouts and just went, oh, there's an idea we could try, and so circuit. Like, it's the only thing related to the Deviru Paradox stuff that I actually do. Then again, I do need to catch up on a lot of missions and that. But I don't know. Like, I want to catch up on the important ones, like, Veil, but, like, I haven't even done Veilbreaker. I want to do that one, and then maybe some of the other kind of important-ish ones. I want to do Veil Breaker so I can get access to the Archon hunts and get Archon shards, because I just kind of found out today that I really like Caliban. And really like the range sentience he can now summon. I want to spec into that quite a bit. So I kind of want to do the Archon hunts to get the power strength ones. Power strength shards to just boost Caliban's power strength to Hellmac. For silly build reasons. And also, once I get Nova Prime, if I can actually get Nova Prime, I might be able to spare a couple of Archon shards for her too. And Korra, like, those are my three sort of warframes I'm going for at the moment. Because I kinda want to I think I want to subsume warframes I don't really use at the moment, or aren't really planning to use, or are trying to get the prime of. And just so I have a bunch of stuff to helmet onto things, onto other warframes. Not entirely sure if I want to do that to Octavia, because Octavia's a bit of a bastard to actually get the parts for. But plus I made my Octavia straight up look like Hatsune Miku. Because let's be honest, we all did. When that particular helmet came out, we all made Octavius look like Hatsune Bloody Miku. Let's just say we couldn't see the end of the horizon. But yeah, I've been playing that, and also the new episode in Destiny 2 came out this week as well. Revenant. And they weren't kidding about trimming the fat, they weren't kidding about dropping it all in one go, the entire act in one go, and trimming the fat off of it. But, I do wonder if they maybe trimmed a bit too much off, cause I actually got the entire act's story stuff done in about, what, like 2 hours? Which, honestly, I don't mind. Because I'd rather not have it time-gated. And I can appreciate them trimming the fat. It does make it feel a bit more coherent. You can definitely tell that it was meant to be time gated, like Echoes was. So yeah, they're still experimenting with it, which I don't entirely know if they're going to be sticking to the sort of episode structure once the Frontiers stuff hits. Like once Apollo hits. Because I wonder if that might actually change the content cadence. Still, if anything, this means that I could actually do, if the acts are going to be pretty short like this, I could probably do a story on all 3 of my characters this time around. And B, I could probably, well, I could actually use this time to catch up on stuff from previous expansion. Like getting the stasis stuff for Titan, or getting the remaining strand aspects, or even getting the remaining prismatic stuff on me, Hunter and Titan. Especially considering I'm probably going to be mainly playing Hunter this season. Because Hunter got a pretty cool exotic that functions with probably one of my 2 favourite Hunter melees, the stasis one, which is going to definitely be something I thought about with build crafting wise this season. Oh, you still have to do the Cryptarchy grind for it first, which I actually really don't like. I don't know. Like, I don't mind that system being there, but I would prefer it to be a way to get the new exotics if you can't get them via ILNG, rather than the only way to get new exotics. What's wrong with just adding new exotics to the random thing pool just generally, without having to have it in collection? I know. That's my criticism with that system. That it should be a, hey, I'm having trouble getting this via RNG, so I'll get it through this way. Like how I think crafting should be handled. I feel like crafting should be, well, don't get rid of the current stuff that we can craft out of the crafting system, because it would feel weird, especially for Witch Queen stuff, because that's where crafting was intro. But instead make it so weapons that for content we can't do anymore, that's the stuff that we can craft, and we can maybe buy 1 or 2 crafted weapons of those particular sets from Xur each week. Because for one, it'll give us another reason to grind stuff up from Xur. Well, for grind up strange coins for Xur. And B, for stuff that is more permanent, they can have the more targeted stuff like well, what they're actually doing in Revenant. And I forgot to turn my laptop's night mode off. Again. You can tell I didn't stream last week. But yeah, that's just hello nitpicks. Oh, look, a couple more, like the sort of cutscene after the first mission. It really should have been something extra from Failsafe saying we're about to crash, to them just showing what's left of a helm in the in the tower. There should have been something in between there, especially because Ida says, yeah, we did crash in, well, you did crash in Europa, but you were able to recover Failsafe from it, because we didn't want to leave her out on her own again. Because it's clear she has fucking abandonment issues. If last season was any indication, well, last episode was any, but yeah, new stuff I added. I remembered that Onslaught exists, and added a new stuff to it with Onslaught Salvation. Oh fucking yeah! Like, I know I haven't streamed Destiny 2 in like ages, but if you remember from when I was streaming the Into the Light update, I think I do remember saying just how much I enjoyed it. And well, I kind of ruined a surprising game by literally having it so, oh, you can get this drop from this certain thing that's totally not releasing in Act 2. Yeah, we're probably getting Prism Elders back from Destiny 1. I never played Destiny 1, so this should be an interesting experience for me. But it's now called Tomb of Elders? So, not sure what the dealio with that is. And frankly, it's got me curious. But still have like some great weapons to, well, great and interesting weapons to grind. What else is to rejig the gear of? And power climb to do. Because Salvation Onslaught is power enabled. So, yeah. And other stuff I can catch up on. No. I think the Act 1 story being as short as it is kind of works to its advantage. Like, in short, you can, even with taking your time, it'll probably take you about 2 hours. Which, a bit on the short side, but again, they remove a lot of the fluff, so that's good. And then obviously you have like well, it being short also works to your advantage, because if you're getting into Destiny 2 or you need to catch up on stuff on previous expansions, you have all the time in the world to. Like, which I think actually is pretty smart. Of course, I think you need to actually do Final Shape in order to unlock, well, to be able to do the episode content, but it will probably jump in for Final Shape anyway, and then backtrack into previous expansions to see how the hell you even got to Final Shape in the first place, which is fair enough. Stuff out. Maybe do the Act 1 stuff on the other characters, because like I said, since it only takes 2 hours, I can easily knock that out on my characters, and if Act 2 and 3 are similar in length, if not a bit longer, yeah, I could see myself this being a episode I do on all three, the story of on all three of my characters. Because it's very painless, which I think you want for these episodes. Leave the sort of more busy work type thing to the expansion. Though Final Shape was very... granted there was some busy work stuff in the latter half of it, of the actual campaign, but other than that, it was pretty much straight A to B. And I didn't actually finish Echoes, because Act 3 literally makes you do the exotic mission, which, need I tell you, is not a short mission. 3 times! Like, that's just taking the piss. I can already tell that Revenant is going to have an exotic mission as main activity for Act 3, which I'm not sure how to feel about that just being a thing. And now, like, moaning about the fact that the new armor is locked to max rank at the Cryptarchy again really makes me want, like, miss those days where when they introduced new exotic weapons and armor, they added them to the general drop pool of exotics rather than with armor. Oh, you can only get those from RNG once you've actually unlocked them from collections via the Cryptarch. Could just be me reminiscing about the good old days, but I don't think we need some of that RNG back. Like that chase. Revenant's given back to us in the fact that the episodic weapons aren't actually craftable, and I think the Season of the Splicer weapons are also making their rounds back, which I'm happy about, because I love those weapons to death. Especially Chroma Rush. I think I actually still have my roll of that from back from Season of the Splicer. Was it Dynamic Sway or Zen? Was it Dynamic Sway Rampage or Zen Moment Rampage I had on it? I know I had Rampage on. But yeah. When are we gonna get the Forsaken World Pool weapons back, or all the Tangled Shore weapons back? I mean, considering one of the new Onslaught, well, Salvation maps is literally the Gambit map that takes place on Tangled Shore, and we literally had a, like, end of act mission was literally on the Tangled Shore. But in Scorn, so there was some very strong Forsaken thing there. Hell, the bad guy we're actually fighting there in Revenant, Big Cool the Fanatic, was the bad guy we fought in Forsaken. Like, this one's definitely Forsaken coded. But, yeah. If you want to catch up in stuff in Destiny 2, best time to do it. Like, if you got the episodes, Matt, go for it. Well, got the episodes? Act 1 of Revenant is really, well, fairly painless to get through. And well, the bit where you have to do the minor and major fieldwork bits can be a little bit tedious, but not that tedious. They're no more tedious than doing, like, just patrols and shit. Well, I think one of the minor fieldworks objectives was grab the object and then do 3 activities on Europa. And I actually did 3 patrols. Which, honestly, are fairly painless. And and as for making the Revenant weapons not craftable, yeah, I think that we should do that for a lot of content that isn't going anywhere. Make the weapons non-craftable, and only have the craftable weapons for, well, stuff that are currently already craftable, but also stuff from activities that we can't do anymore, that no longer have a drop source, craftable, but make it so we can get like 1 or 2 red borders of weapons of that set from Zer each week. Because it'll give people a reason to do playlist activities to get the strange coins to buy those, and they'll feed into that side of the activities as well. And that's how I personally would rejig things, but I don't work at Bungie, so I don't know what's going on in there. Really that much? Oh yeah. Hi, SMG 17? How are you doing this fine Friday? I'm just kind of winding down from Smash Bros and just yapping about Destiny 2. And the good and bad points of the current episode that dropped this week. Like, from what little I've played from it, it's like, I have good things to say about it, but also things that I feel like could do with, like, some changes, and some things that they did that I quite like that they've done so far, that they could build off of. To sort of make people explore other parts of the game that they barely touch. What advice? First, never to really bring up like the view count of a stream you're watching. And no, I can tell you mean no offense, but in some instances, like other small streamers, it can actually upset them when it's brought up like that. I don't know. I'm chill with it, so I don't know. Just honestly, it's just one of those things that I've sort of picked up from the general streamer and VTuber community? No. Like, it's amazing what you actually learn from just being part of a particular community. You learn so much about so many different aspects of it. Like, well, with streaming and VTubing, there's quite a few different aspects to it. Like, it's like a lot of people will tell you, the easiest part is going live. The hardest part is everything else. Especially if you're, doing everything solo. Like me. Like, for one thing, I had to make a lot of my, well, nearly all my assets myself, but luckily I have a fair bit of experience with pixelart and that, so yeah, and that's kind of only really grown since I became a PNG tuber. It's very interesting to know. Yeah, I'm still here. Probably not for much longer, but I am getting a bit tired. Oh yeah, I do, see ya. Well, the great thing about Prison Live Studio is that I can see people's on both sides of it. Like, I can see peeps on YouTube and peeps on Twitch. Honestly, it's definitely like a streaming software I would recommend to people. Especially if you're like wanting to move over from OBS. Well, happy Friday to you too, SMG17. Yeah, Prism Live Studio, I would definitely recommend that this streaming software to people that want to switch from OBS or something. Because with me on streaming softwares, I actually started out with Streamlabs Desktop, which is not a great idea because, yeah, whilst you do have all the Streamlabs stuff and alerts at your fingertips, right there in the streaming software, it apparently takes up quite a bit of your computer's resources, so it ain't the greatest idea. Also, I'm a perfect music effect. Why, thank you. No. I actually got it from a Japanese site that came recommended from Mayoshi, actually. Yeah. In all her great and glorious, if not slightly clumsy and go failure-ish wisdom. I say that, but honestly, it does seem like she's one of those people that is rather clumsy, but also has quite a firm head on her shoulders and knows what the hell she's actually doing. She's also really damn creative with some of her stream ideas. Like, Some of her hand cam streams are really clever. And others are just cursed as hell. We're heading from the state Texas Fair in Dallas right now. Huh. Okay. You know, I don't actually know what the British equivalent of a state fair actually is. Honestly, it's probably like a farmer's market or farmer's show or something like that. Yeah, it's probably like one of those sort of farmers fairs and something like that, cause the things where they show off like livestock and that sort of thing, and have those competitions and that sort of thing. I don't know. I think that's the equivalent of a state fair we have over here. Oh, I don't know the entirety of state fair, so that's my rough approximation. Because that's kind of what I do. If I don't so peaceful. Oh yeah, I suppose that's kind of a vibe I go for. Like, it sort of calms me down after gaming and that. It's a nice vibe. Oh, it don't half make me tired. So, I think I might actually.
I actually finished playing Smash Bros now, and I'm actually about to end Dimitri. So.
But the VOD will be on YouTube anyway, so when I end, you can just load the VOD up again and watch it from when I was playing the game. And that, because that's a beautiful thing about YouTube streaming. You can just have stuff saved as VOD the second you finish up the stream. And unlike Twitch, where the VOD will expire after, I think it's like a week for me. And I think for affiliates it's like 2 weeks. On YouTube, like, it stays there. But yeah. But anywho, I'm gonna... knackered, so... I think I'm gonna... I'm gonna... wrap things up fair for today, if it's alright with you guys. So, thank you all for popping in and hanging out with me today. You know it'll take a while to even finish the game. Oh yeah, I know World of Light is, well, Smash Bros. World of Light is going to take a while. I'm gonna wrap up stream now, so thank you all for popping in and hanging out with me today. Really appreciate you guys popping in and having a bit of a chat with me, and for seeing my Smash shenanigans. I'm I'm a lot better at it than I remember being. It's weird because I haven't played this game in ages. Hope you'll stay safe and have a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, night, etc. And enjoy the rest of your Friday. Good night everybody, and see you next week, because I haven't sorted out the schedule for next week yet, because I don't really sort that out till at least tomorrow. Good night everybody. Good night, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Good night everybody. Good night. And have a wonderful rest of your day. Wait, what? Yeah, I'm ending the stream now. Hope you all have a wonderful day, and enjoy your weekend, folks. And make sure to treat yourself from that.